you say artificial intelligence, I think about robots. Like, I don't know if everybody here is familiar with that. I think about robots, but beyond just the robot, there's an infrastructural layer where all of these things are built up upon, right? And so that's basically an artificially intelligent layer that helps me work smarter, that helps me do things better, and helps me think at a rocket speed even better than I can possibly think as a human, right? So pretty much it's just like, I hope this is pretty much like the most basic explanation. We can start talking about the LLMs and all of those technical jargons. Anyway, this is just how I can pull it off for you guys.
Yeah, I agree. So AI just a sum total of as many information as you pump into it, and then you request for those information back, and it structures the answers, the results, and it gives it back to you. Yeah, so that's why you can ChatGPT about history. Yeah, it does not come up with the history itself. Yeah, it goes back to whatever data has been fed into it, and it pushes it back to you, just more structurally. Yeah. So Ekene, you're a designer. Yeah, we've been designing together for a while, and yeah, there's something that's we keep hearing, like it's almost scary. It's like very soon, most of us will not be needed again. Yeah, yeah, that will not be needed, or AI is getting advanced so much that a lot of people will be put out of business. Yeah, I have my own sentiment around it. But I want to hear yours before I say mine. Yeah, what do you think about that conversation?
Well, again, okay, so guys, permit me, I'm in a car in case you are seeing some funny things in the background. But yeah, I know most of us did not notice, so I just had to shoot myself in the leg. Anyway, so about the conversation of AI replacing us as designers, and I'll put it to say that for some reason I stand not to 100% agree with it. So I saw a tweet, and I saw a tweet some couple weeks back, and this particular person said, "Now AI is here so that we can cook, right? So now before AI, you could actually cook, but now AI has come so that you can cook better. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you can cook faster. You can. So before now, you probably would have an idea, but you don't know how to bring it to life.
mm-hmm.
Before now, you probably will have an idea, and all what you can do is to just design the concept, and literally that's all you could actually do. But now AI is here so that you can cook any idea possible. If you want to cook how to stone your lecturer, you can cook it. Do you understand? So think of AI as an enablement layer, not a substitution layer,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where you can do things, you can outperform. You can outperform your former self, right? You can beat your former self. As a matter of fact, now there are two sides to these things. AI is actually creative to the extent of the knowledge, the creativity, or the creative knowledge available to it,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like I said, it trains on data. So between not even today's data, because today's data is not available for the AI engine, right? Far back data, far back. It is just as creative as the data that has been in existence in the past, right? But now the gap between that and now is that today's data, today's creativity, my creativity of now, my creativity of tomorrow, my creativity of next, to count on me to understand and realize how I want this concept to portray itself or to be positioned, right? That is one. So AI is not substituting your creativity. You might want to try something now. Spin up any AI tool, give it any prompt, let it design anything you want to design. You will almost own it, like, because it is not as creative as it should be to replace you. AI can don't get me wrong, AI can replace automated tasks basically. So replacing automated tasks is so that we can have the time to creatively. Nobody can replace human creativity. That's just the truth, right? The emotions around it, AI does not have emotions. I'm sorry. It's what you ask it to give you, right? Now, if you've been around playing around, if you've been playing around AI tools lately, you can literally give it a prompt and it gives you anything, but the personality is missing, the emotion is missing. Do you understand? So a lot of layers are missing in AI's output. But so, like I said, it only would make your work faster. It makes you iterate faster. It makes you think smarter. Do you understand? I mean, for instance, you could actually design maybe a mock-up, an app, and meet like tens of users or 100, maybe 10 users to do usability testing, right? Before now. But right now, with AI, you can literally achieve all the testings and get the results all at once because of the vast amount of data we have. Do you understand? So, like I said, AI is not here to take my job, to take Demi's job, to replace you. Don't be overwhelmed about the whole noise and jargons and even the good side of it, actually. But yeah, AI is here so that we can cook better and smarter.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Yeah. Okay. Okay, before then, let me just ask one more question. Yeah, before we now go into the AI technicals, this part. What's the best approach to learning AI? What I mean by that is, like, I'm a designer, right? Should I approach learning AI as someone start building more or less like a developer? Yeah. Or should I approach AI as more or less an assistant? I don't know if you get what I mean. So assistant means I want to come, I need to, there's a new project I need to build out or design out. Yeah. So I don't need to start thinking from scratch. Yeah. So all I can do is probably gather all the as much document as possible, user stories, PRDs, whatever documentation I can have about that project. Yeah. Put it together and give it to AI that okay, this is my idea. Um, Generates a flow, user journey flow, whatever I need to generate here. And that becomes an assistant. Now, so I could come back to Figma and probably design whatever has been suggested by AI. That's what I do most times. So I give my work to whoever is available, cloud, ChatGPT, whoever. Yeah. So then whatever it gives me, yeah, I then design it better on my end. So yeah. So should we learn AI more like an assistant? I talk about it from the designer's point of view. Yeah. Should we learn it more as should we learn AI as an assistant that assist my work, or should we just focus on just building? Yeah, so more or less why the ones taking over developers well. You get the question, right?
All right. So to that question, what I would say is you can be free to, if you have the bandwidth of time, right, and freedom to explore. Sure, why not? You can explore, right? Like for me, I like exploring. I like to understand the brain behind it, right?
Mhm.
You can decide to go all out to do that. But if as a designer and you want to focus solely on design, you necessarily do not need to start thinking about the building of AI. It takes a long it takes a lot of infrastructure, a lot of technical inputs to build. There's machine learning, there's even data, the very foundational part of it, of learning AI, right? So I would not advise everybody here as designers to go and start learning how to build models. I won't. I won't. What are you doing that for? We have the engineers to do that already. So I mean, okay, now you want to go and build Opus model. Oh no, you don't. You don't need all of that. You want to go and build Claude model. You want to go and build Sonnet model. You don't need all of that. What I can tell you is learn how to apply the already existing solutions into your workflow. And one of the best way to learn it is use AI to learn AI, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
For instance, um, so there was a particular time I had like an interesting idea I wanted to, what, just ship. But now I didn't know how to start, right? So what I did was, I'm a designer, don't get me wrong, and I wanted to design a product that would make inventory management easy for people, prediction model that would make inventory management easy for people, sales forecasting easy for people. I hope I'm as simple as possible, please. Yeah, I'm as simple as possible, right? Because I know this is like a beginner friendly class.
Mhm.
All right. So I wanted to build an app that helps restaurants predict the kinds of food or meal to prepare ahead of customers coming. Right. I don't have to start going through the process of understanding how to build a model, how to consume data and all of that, how to write Python code. Right. All I just need to do is, thankfully, there are no code tools that you could literally use. They operate on this already existing and established infrastructure. What I did was I learned no code tool, AI no code tool with AI. I went to ChatGPT. Hey, I want to build this. How do I go about it? ChatGPT tells me this. I'm like, okay, how do I go about the next step? It tells me this. I'm like, how do I go about the next step? So my learning is faster, and we learn by doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I would not advise that you go and start learning data modeling, data and every other jargons that come with it. I'm sorry for engineers, but yeah, I will not advise you go and start. Focus on how you can improve your design skills, right? And how AI can help you improve your design deliverables, your design thinking. AI is a very, very interesting tool if you know how to use it and use it very well. What would take me 10 days to get feedback, AI can give me in 5 minutes, and I'm iterating from there. So you don't necessarily need to go and start learning the technical infrastructure behind AI. While that's good for the knowledge gap, basically, what I would suggest that you do is to start, in fact, as a matter of fact, start testing anything you can possibly test. If it is not giving you, if you're stuck, use AI to learn AI. AI Alpha, AI. I'm like AI, ChatGPT. How do I use Claude? How do I use Lovable? Everything is AI. Permit my English. Everything is AI. So I use AI to learn AI, basically. I don't stress anybody. But I use AI to learn AI. Right. So pretty much that's just how I do. Okay, so I'll give you that event that happened. I think that was yesterday. So I called Temi because I'm not so much of a framer, developer, or designer, right? So I had an issue. But if eventually I had to ask him if he could help out. He was able to provide some solutions, but at the end of the day, I felt like, okay, there is more to what I'm supposed to do than what Temi has said. So what I did was I had to, after I used the AI to achieve the result I wanted to achieve. Then what now happened was I now went back to AI to ask AI, Alpha, how do you achieve this result? And AI told me, then I achieved it myself. So it's as simple as that. So there is no technicality behind it, trust me. Quit the noise, quit all of those things. There's no technicality behind it. So that's basically how I learn. And that's how I would encourage designers to work with it. Thank you.
Yeah, 100% agree. So what I'll chip in right now is AI right now, especially when it comes to design, both whether it's built out or it is like suggesting a design to you. Right now, AI is more or less on a junior level design stage. Yeah. So you can't compare what AI will give you right now to what AI what a senior, let me use the word senior designer will give you. Yeah. So most of the time AI gives you like, this does not go. Then by myself, I'm not out then will I use what correct? Yeah, or let me just say I tweak the design to then fit what I want. That or sometimes it gives you something you have to comment that okay, no, this doesn't work this way. Design this way. Sometimes you could even design it in Figma, wherever, and then take a screenshot, copy whatever. If you can link, if you have MC, you can link it to your Figma file. But you could also take screenshot from your Figma file, yeah, paste it in whatever AI you are using, and it's in that sense it gives you what do you call it now? It gives you what maybe not 100%, but it gives something close to what you have done. Something that you can do is you could, in case you need more elaborate prompts, because most of AI, most of the best of your AI is the best of the prompts. I don't know the word. Yeah. If you want good results from AI, you have to have good prompts. Yeah, you can't sorry ladies, you know how ladies search for things on Google, and they could say something like, I need a red, don't buy a laptop that's good. They could say, I need a pink laptop. They don't say anything about specifications. You could just run, sorry ladies, I'm not um but you can't, if you want something specific like a laptop, I need a laptop that's this processing speed, the the memory, yeah, graphic card, whatever it is. Once with those specifications, Google can give you something that's then related to what you have added. Yeah. So same with AI. You can't just say, give me an app that will measure my blood pressure. Yeah, it's going to give you something. Yeah, but if you need something more specific, Yeah, you have to put them. Then the best way to do that is sometimes go to ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT the idea, and tell ChatGPT to generate the prompts that you want to use in cloud. Yeah, that'll give me the result I want. So ChatGPT structures the prompt properly. It could be something very long. You take that prompt, you paste it in cloud, and everywhere is good. Yeah. So one last question, and then the floor will be open to everyone to ask their question. I saw and yeah. Do I need to learn how to code to start building AI?
So if so, probably I'll just rearrange the question as: do I need to learn how to code before I start using AI in my design workflow? Right. You don't need to know how to code. Right. It's good to learn. Like I said earlier, for the knowledge, you can do that. You can learn coding. You can learn. As a matter of fact, let me tell you something that happened most recently. I was in a fix. I felt like I needed to quickly launch something. I had to like, bro, how can I do this as quick as possible? My developer was trying to, like, he wasn't complying as possible. He wasn't delivering as possible. So I felt like, okay, how can I possibly do this? Do I go and start learning how to build mobile app? And I'm like, I have a very short timeline to fix this whole thing. Right. So of course I know how coding works. I've written code sometimes. Do you understand? And as a matter of fact, some codes that I don't know, I go and use ChatGPT or use Gemini, and it gives me what to write, and I write it and it works. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I can do that because I understand the code structure, I understand how the code works, and basically I deal with technical software developers. We talk on a daily, so I understand how the whole thing works. But as a designer, you don't necessarily have to know coding to design good products, right? What I can tell you to do, this is what I always do. I just try to understand the what's it called now? What's the word? Um, I try to understand there's a word I'm looking for. The logic behind things,
Yeah.
right? I try to understand that. I try to understand that if I'm designing if I'm designing a chat app, I know that I'm supposed to. There are a number of people I want to chat with.
Mhm.
There are a number of people, but I want to chat with one person. That's Temi. I know that, okay, as I'm sending this message, Temi should receive it,
Yeah.
right? And it should not only receive it; it should receive it in record time. ASAP. I will not start saying, okay, I want to get to Temi, so I should chat his mom first. His mom will now relay the message, and before it gets to Temi, the message is lost. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there are basic logics that you should understand. You should understand that once a user input is in and out, baggage in, garbage out, or what's it called, right? So you drop in something, you should expect a result, but behind the front end that you see, behind the interface, there are logics happening, right? For instance, how do you put your number and you immediately get an OTP? Those are the logics. So you necessarily do not know how to understand coding infrastructure. I'm saying this because if you understand the logic behind it, you will design better.
Yeah.
Trust me. Like you will know how to. I think you'll be a smarter person in the room if you begin to understand the logic. So why I'm saying that you don't necessarily need to know how to code before you're able to design better, ship faster. Why that is also interesting to know, but basically it's just smart thinking and understanding the logics behind how things work. I know that if I pull a doorknob, it should unlock the key. It should unlock the key of the door and it should open. I'm not pulling the doorknob and it just open. It's not. There's no. That means there's no angelic manifestation. So there's no invisible hand that is pushing the door from behind. Do you understand what I'm saying? So how do I? Okay, now you want the cars that are moving. There's a mechanics happening in the background. So don't design blindly. Don't design like, okay, I'm sending a message to Temi. I'm trying to deliver. Okay, now probably a good number of us know child deck or use child deck at some point, have used child deck. How did you get the food? Do you understand? I mean, the food did not just come. The dispatcher did not just feel too generous to buy food as for a random person and bring it to your doorstep. That's just the truth. So if you are able to understand the logic behind this thing, you will know how to design better. You will know how to place your button right. You will know how to design your form better. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is just how I would approach learning development, not literally coding, but understanding the logic behind how things work in the background. It will make you design better. Trust me. This is something I've used in the past, and trust me, I've even gotten better at it because at some point, yeah, you can prompt AI, and I like what Temi said because that is actually what I do. Sometimes I don't even stress myself thinking about how to structure my prompts. I tell ChatGPT I have this problem. It tells me, it refines the problem for me. When I'm okay, follow this particular prompt engineering structure. Give me this prompt. It gives me the prompt. I'm like, okay, you know what? Position yourself as a CTO, as a technical developer, as a software developer. Position yourself and give me this prompt such that any developer will understand. It does the things. It does it. I think I'll show you guys some things I've been building lately. Anyways, but let me just drive this answer home. So necessarily you don't have to start learning how to code and everything. If you can understand the whole structure. I was playing with AI the other time, and AI gave me something. I'm like, no, this is not logically right. Just that you're telling AI, okay, send message to Temi. AI is sending message to 5 to 10 to 20 Temis. It can be so confusing if you don't understand the system, the design thinking behind the whole thing. You can get exhausted, you can get caught up, and you can literally give up. Like, I'm not doing it again. So understanding the system, the design structures behind how operations work, how apps work, how softwares work generally would help you understand how to position yourself and get a more structured result as a designer. Trust me, this is a steal. This is a steal for any designer.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with everything 100%. Yeah, so even without AI, yeah, even to design better, is you don't need AI. Like what I mean, you don't need AI. Even when you're designing on yourself in Figma, you have a project and start designing. You still need to understand how front end, back end works. Because there are sometimes you design something in Figma, yeah, your developers see it and they tell you this works mentally, but building it out doesn't work. Like it, so eventually you get things like designer and developers are fighting. Yeah. So most times when you design without understanding the technical implications of your designs, yeah, you have issues with your developers. Yeah. So same with AI. If there's some technical knowledge you just are supposed to have. Yeah. If you don't have this technical knowledge and you feed AI what you have, you are going to clash. Yeah. So understand technical knowledge, understand how backend works. A car does not just a car is not just the body frame. Like you don't admire a Ferrari, for example, and just admire the body, the color. Yeah, you have to talk about the engine that you can't see on the surface level. How does the engine work? How does the fuel efficiency work? So many other things that drive the car to be perfect. Yeah. So that's the same way car the internal system is what really operates the car. It's the same way understanding how back end for the technicalities work. Let me say technical logics work. Yeah. So does anyone have any question before we proceed? So any questions so far? Or if you need clarity on something. I think I saw Stone's hand was raised initially, but it's not the call. Okay, Wumi. I don't know me. I don't know. You just have a question. Does anyone have any question? Giving it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I'm guessing there's no question. Yeah. So Ekene, what do you have for us? Any A as a beginner. So where do we start from? Yeah, I'm muted.
All right, guys. So I want to give you guys a quick assignment. Go on ChatGPT right now. Right? Go on ChatGPT right now. That's one. Then what is that? What is that? What is that? Permit my word, maddest idea you've ever had. Right? What is that maddest idea you've ever had? Right? The ones you can share technically, basically. Right? Give it prompts prompt ChatGPT, tell it about your idea. I mean, right while we're having the meeting, tell it about your idea. Right? Are we doing it? If we're doing it, just drop an emoji. Drop an emoji. Awesome, awesome. Good, good, good. Keep it coming, keep it coming. So maybe your idea is you want to build you want to build the app that will chat with Elon Musk directly, no problem. Whatever your idea is, whatever your idea is, have we done that? Right. So if you've done that, just drop a thumbs up. Now, the plan is to what's it called? Tell prompt ChatGPT to give you like a summary of how this idea should work or how it should be built. Right? But hold on. Don't send it that prompt yet. Now, I will tell you something. I'll drop a message in the chat now. So there is PTCFC, right? Copy this prompt in the chat, copy this text in the chat. So this text is prompt engineering structuring, right? Copy this text in the chat. Copy it. If you've copied it, just let me know. Then go back to ChatGPT, right? Or whatever text generation tool you're using. Go back to ChatGPT. Then what I want you to do is give it the prompt following this structure, right? Following this structure, PTCFC. I'm still going to come back to what this means. Following this structure, right? Refine my idea and give me a better prompt for this particular idea that I put on ChatGPT. Is it clear now? Do we all understand?
I'm not sure the. Okay, I've seen.
Just drop it. I didn't want to hear.
Okay.
So copy the PTFC. What did you say? Are we together?
Please, can you?
Yeah, I've dropped it. I've dropped it in the chat. Following P T C F C structure. Or prompt structure. Peruse my idea and regenerate the prompt, or regenerate my idea as a prompt. So I'm just teaching you how to use AI to learn AI, basically. All right. So I don't know if I should speak or I should allow us do it first, or maybe I should just give you guys some time to do it. Let me know if you've done it.
I pasted it on the group chat also in case you're on the group.
Yeah.
You can copy
Okay.
it. They can copy from the group chat as well.
What I'm trying to achieve here is to help you guys understand that you don't just prompt blindly, right? There is a formula for it. Now, one of the ways I use AI to get the best results is by putting AI in my shoes, right? Giving it the personality, giving it the concept, giving it the task, giving it the context, giving it the format, and giving it like a constraint. So that's the meaning of the PTCFC, right? If you don't know what persona, if you don't know what persona, what task, what context, what AI will give you context. Don't worry, it's very good at giving context. So you get just give it your prompt and let's see what result is going to give to you. So if you've done it, you realize that it has improved your prompt idea. It has given you a better result because you fed it context, you fed it the structure, you fed it a formula. Does it make sense? Has anybody gotten something? Let me know if you've gotten anything. Drop an emoji. Awesome, awesome. I'm seeing it. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Now, so you realize that the prompt that it now gave you is better than the prompt you gave it because you've applied the prompt engineering structure. Prompt engineering, don't think it's too technical. It's just the way to set your prompt to get the best result. Do you understand? So once you've done this, it now gives you a more structured prompt. Now, that same prompt, you can now use for AI. You can now use that same prompt on AI to now give you the whatever result you want to get. So that is basically how sometimes I can be too tired to structure my prompt. Like, AI, this is what I want to build. Following this formula, produce this prompt for me. And it does it. Do you get now when it reproduces the prompt, I now take the prompt to probably an AI design tool, feed it with the prompt, and it gives me my results. Simple. Do you understand? So this is how simple it has gotten to. This is how simple it can be. Sometimes we can give it a prompt and the result is frustrating. You almost want to say AI, you're fired. Do you understand? But once you've put proper structure into your prompt, if you don't even know how to put structures to the prompt, just give it this stuff, reproduce me my idea, reproduce me the right prompt. You can even tell it, okay, I'm working on okay, Lovable is one AI design prototyping tool, Lovable, Figma, whatever it is. I'm working with Figma for this project. Refine this prompt, regenerate it back for me, and voila, you get the best result out of it, right? So as a beginner, one of the things I would say is don't get carried away by all the well, they're not jargons per se. It's noisy right now, right? Everybody has turned content creator. Yeah, this format is smart. Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's why you're here. So everybody is turning content creators. Everybody wants to put something, drop something out there, which is while it is good. Yeah, if you shouldn't be carried away by the so many contents that are going out there, because at the end of the day, you will literally feel overwhelmed and you may not do anything again. Right. What I can tell you as a beginner, right? Focus on one tool. What do you want to do? I want to prototype my designs to life, right? I want to build my designs to a live prototype. Focus on one tool. I mean, I could say that Figma now has most of it. So stay with me, stay with Figma and master Figma. Trust me, you'll be good, right? Once you stay with me, Figma, once you master Figma, you can literally replicate the whole concept every and anywhere. Because trust me, this we have different AI products, different prototyping AI tools, but it's still the same foundation. That's just what I'm saying. That's all and what I'm saying. You have Figma, you have Stitch, you have Lovable, and every other ones, right? But it's still the same foundation. It's still the same model that is generating design. So there's really no need learning Lovable today. Tomorrow you see that Replit is out, you jump on Replit. Next tomorrow you see that Google Stitch is out, you jump on Google Stitch. You now realize that Figma has launched the same feature. You go back, you go back. You're just you're all over the place. It doesn't. No, 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 no. You don't need that. Yeah. Me, I actually, what I do, I just try to explore the different tools in my spare time. But whenever I want to build, I know my go-to tool. I know this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want to do. So first of all, I'll say quit the noise. You can just, I mean, you want to learn, see how it is working for every other person, but you don't necessarily need to start learning the different products because it has one foundation. It's one foundation that's powering everything. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is just basically how you can come into the whole thing. Don't stress about the too many tools. Pick one, I would rather suggest that you pick Figma and keep learning Figma. Learn the AI. Figma recently released motion feature. Learn it, right? Learn Figma make, no wahala. Learn it. Everything is the same thing. The foundation is the same thing. Once you understand the foundation, you can replicate the results elsewhere and every other place, right? So this is one of the things I would say. Then the other one is understand prompt engineering. I just did, right? But again, what I can tell you is let me show you guys something, and this may help us. So back some days ago, I hope I'm able to share my screen. I think I can. All right. Yeah. So I mean, some days back when I actually wanted to, there was something smart I did. I actually wanted to learn something around AI, no code AI, basically how to use no code AI tools to build something, right? And I searched online. I saw, okay, before I share my screen. Okay, yeah, definitely I'll do that. So I saw a program. It was an MIT program, and it was to teach everybody how to use no code to build no code tools to build AI agents, right? To build smarter AI workflows. And in my head, I'm like, okay, I don't have $2,800 to give you. I'm sorry. So what did I do? Now, like I said, and I'm still going to say, AI has come so that we can do smarter things, think smarter, and operate smarter, right? So I took the curriculum from the university. I took the curriculum. Then I sent every of the curriculum bits to my favorite AI tool. I use Claude for the most part. So in my head, I gave it all the curriculum structure, everything. I'm like, okay, you know what's going to happen? Build a course from this curriculum. That exact thing that I was supposed to pay $2,800. I have it in my computer right now, and I finished one of the programs. You understand what I'm saying? So it just makes it make sense. So I think I'll give everyone access to the platform to. Look, I mean, it's not just Claude. It's not just Claude. Even ChatGPT can do the same thing. Codex can do the same thing. It's not just Claude, basically. Like I said, the model is the same, right? It's a model that everybody use. You probably will see Nano Banana on Gemini. You're seeing Nano Banana on Sora. You're seeing Nano Banana on what's this Kling. You're seeing Nano Banana on Sedans. It's a model. Do you understand? So the foundation is there, right? So I took the curriculum, then I went on I said Claude because that's my favorite. I went on Claude and it built an entire course for me. And right now I have my certificate without paying $2,800. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is just a smarter way to think about it. And yeah, let me just do us the favor by, okay, this is the, oh my god, where's my window? Um, just a minute, please. Okay. So yeah, this is my window. Confirm you can see my screen, please.
You can see us clicking.
Exactly. Now this is the program. I think I sent it on socials at some point. This is the program. I used AI to build this thing, right? And why I was able to achieve this was because, like I said initially, I understand how logic works. That was how I was able to achieve this. Right now, it's just an app. Everybody can access this app and start learning anything. This was the program that I was supposed to pay $2,800 for. Then this other one, I think I was supposed to pay around $1,000 for. I just did the same thing and it gave me all my results. Now I'm done with this program. I've gotten my own certificate. I'm doing this other one. I'm getting my certificate. Anyway, I said that to say, and of course, I think I'll just drop a link to the app so everyone here can, learn if you want to. If you want to learn one or two things from here, you can learn. But please, if you're not ready to read text, you might have a problem because it's actually a text heavy but friendly content, right? So you can do that. Now, for instance, So I just dropped the link here. So you can just go get yourself busy. This may just teach you how, I mean, it can give you an introduction to the AI thing, and from there you're good to go. Right. And that is one. Then again, I don't know if we have what's it called? Figma. Um, I mean, we are designers, so I believe a good number of us should have maybe Figma, if that's it. So what I want to also help us understand is don't limit yourself. Wherever you are stuck, you have your answer already. AI to answer your question, right? Use AI to answer your question. Use AI to get the best out of whatever it is you're trying to solve, and you're good to go. Now, this is my okay. Before I go there, so this is one app I was able to build, and I think currently we're sitting on 200 students. Right? I think 200 students are currently enrolled and learning it, just because I figured with AI how to build it. 200 students are enrolled and learning. Let me share another. So this one I haven't, like I said, AI has made it easy for you to ship, to design, and to launch fast. Again, this is one website. I'm going to show you a website that I built with AI. I'm going to show you a website. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, let me just, I think I should just present this so we see how it goes. Then I'm going to open the live website. Exactly. Okay, this is just one of the pages. Uh, there's one page I actually want to show us. So what I'm trying to achieve is to just show you how it's possible to achieve anything you want to achieve with AI, as long as you understand the context. Right. This is the design. This is just I mean, just a basic design on Figma, and this is the result with some iterations. This was built with AI. This website was built with AI because I'd already given it context. I'd given it like design context already on my Figma. So it had to follow this entire process. Right, okay, this one now. It had to follow this entire design process, the pattern to achieve these results. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to know what you really want to achieve before you now begin to choose what AI tool to use or how to now go about it. For instance, what do you want to build like today? What are you struggling with? Please send the link to the website. I'm not permitted to do that right now. But I could just decide for some minutes so you'd see. Yeah. I'm not permitted to do that right now because I need to like fix something. But yeah. So before now you could not achieve a clean design like this because AI can overthink for Africa. So when you now learn how to constrain AI to in a particular, give it a context, give it a pattern, give it a pattern, give it a structure, it now knows how to work. So when I started learning how to use AI, what I did was to understand how it works. The AI tool, basically, the AI design tool, how it works. I mean, you can be sloppy with your prompt, it doesn't matter. Once you've tried it once and it's not giving what you want it to give, improve it. Do you understand? Ask again, reprompt again. It's going to give you every other thing possible. I got to this place because I was trying, I kept trying, and I'm still trying, I'm still applying the whole idea, the whole concept. Do you understand? And eventually we're not going any lower than where we are right now in the whole AI industry thing. Right. Just accept that this is the new normal. And the later you catch up, the quicker you lose your job. Right. So you must begin to start thinking smartly. You must begin to start thinking, iterating faster, iterating better. and getting properly positioned for how to use AI and get up there. So again, what I'm going to do is I've sent the link for the program, so you can just go there and consume as much as you want to consume. It's free for everybody on this platform. So you can go consume as much as you want to consume. Of course, that was built with AI. I used AI to build it. I used AI to learn AI to build it. Do you understand? So that's basically how it worked. Then okay, right now, I don't know if there's a question that anyone has that I am available to take, because I just want to be as simple as possible, basically taking your question, taking your doubt, because I don't want to start dishing you technical things here. So ask me your questions, ask away, ask away, ask away. I'm here for you. You're a designer, you don't know how to start. I hope I've been able to answer the question. Start with Figma. Learn the AI on Figma and build from there. Any question? Any question? All right. Let me move on to the next. Okay, what's the best AI to build? What's the best AI to build? Because it's good, I beg. So how do I put this? Okay, so what kind of course do you want to build? I mean, I think you have the mic, right? Tell does the person asking have the mic?
Sure. Everyone can unmute.
Yeah, unmute yourself and ask your question. I want to hear you so I understand what exactly you're asking.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Courses like project management and business analyst and all that. So that is what my company is into. So sometimes we have to bring out material, you have to modify materials and all that. So I'm looking for the best AI course that can, make things simple for me. So that is basically what I do. I build course. I'm looking for the best AI tool that can help me with that. So you mentioned something about I think I wrote it down. I think it's Cloud F to mention or something.
Lord.
I think it's called Codesk. I don't know.
Yeah, there's
Look for
Codex.
it. Codex. I don't know. I don't know if you know the best. With what you did just now, I went to that link you sent. I saw it was structured and all that. So can you just suggest anyone that you think is best for me to use? I will appreciate.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Do you know? Do you understand the foundation
The foundation of what?
of how to build program app or the course app?
No, I have no idea.
All right, so that is where you might need to understand the logic behind how it works.
Okay.
Right, because now for every content, let me just open this program. Yeah, you see that this whole thing is structured, right?
Yeah.
I was able to achieve it because I understood how it works. For instance, like we told you the other time, you don't just open the core of it, it opens. There's something that happens at the back end.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm hearing myself in you. Let me just mute. So
Yeah.
yeah, thank you so much. So now you don't just pull a doorknob and it opens. I mean, it doesn't work that way. There's some engineering that happens in the back end. I'm not a structural designer. I'm not a I'm not a car manufacturer. So I don't know. Yeah, but it means that this course you are seeing, it's pulling content from somewhere. Do you understand? Now, all of these things is pulling content from somewhere. So you may not be able to build that kind of course program or app if you don't understand the foundation. Now, where all of these things, all of this content, where it's coming from is actually in what's it called? If a project, a folder file in my computer that I hosted on, I deployed to GitHub. I don't use those technical words basically, but just understand that this thing is fetched from somewhere. right? It's fetched from it could be a database, a data folder, a course folder. Do you understand? Such that all that you are seeing here, once that folder breaks, trust me, you're not going to see anything here anymore. Do you get me? So as much as you want to achieve something as interesting as what you want to build, business and analysis program, you must now understand the foundation of how it works, so you don't build blindly and get frustrated at the end of the day. Again, what you can do is go to ChatGPT and help it and give it your prompts. How do I build this kind of program? Now, again, I don't claim to know everything. I don't claim to know everything. For the most part, whenever I'm using ChatGPT, I always emphasize the word layman terms, right? So I use the word teach me this thing in layman terms, as though it's a child who is learning how to read and write. That is how I get the simplest of explanation to what I want to build. I don't know if anybody does it, but I just do it a lot, right? Give me this thing in very simple layman terms, and then I now begin to understand the foundation of it. So to answer your question, I can give you tools, right? I can give you Claude, I can give you Codex, but there's a limit to what you can actually build with it right now if you don't understand the foundation. So don't go too far when you're not there yet, right? Just begin to understand the foundation, the structure behind it, and then you can now begin to achieve what you want to achieve. Did that help? You
Yes,
can
sir,
unmute,
you did. I
yeah.
appreciate. Yeah, I appreciate that. You did very well. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so that's clear now, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, all right, all right. I'm glad I helped. Any other question? Any other question? Please ask away, please ask away. Is anybody here stuck in design? I mean, on how to use AI to achieve your design, whatever design. I think this is just what we're here for. So, oh boy. Okay. Anyways, everybody collect the idea that prompt and that ChatGPT has given you. How best do I sell this course of leveraging AI to my design team at work? Yeah, the strict data privacy concern. Okay, now so this is actually this is on the high side, right? But I would answer this question. So this is just basically around AI policy. For every company, for every corporate institution where you work, there should be a policy guiding how you should use AI in your place of work. Because trust me, your data is being harvested. That's just the truth. Somehow. Amy, you can agree with me, right? Yeah. This idea that I just gave AI now, somebody has seen it. Do you understand? So you don't want to go out there publishing companies' data into AI. Do you understand? Before you wake up the next day, I think the thing that you discuss with your company is now in your face. Anyway, so trust me, there should be AI policies governing how company staff should use AI for their work. And again, I'm still learning. Then I realized that there are some enterprise solutions that curtail the extent at which your data is being harvested by AI tools, by AI companies. So you might want to rather subscribe to great enterprise AI solutions so that your IP, your data stays in your local PC, stays in your system, and it's not out there in the cloud. I hope you understand. So there was something that was happening happened some time ago. My image, a friend of mine just generally generated an image on AI. And then when she sent me the image, it looked like me. And I'm not like, okay, what's going on here? All right. So if AI does not have a reference, it can't give you a result. Right. So it probably felt like it has added 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has seen my picture somewhere, and like, okay, this fits in my image, and so it now gave me what it looked like. And when I said, I'm like, okay, even people began to ask me, can I use this? I'm like, no, it's not. You can almost, I mean, everything. So I'm just saying that every garbage that you put into AI, somewhere, somehow, AI is training on that information for the next person to use it. Does that make sense? So yeah, again, your company should have a policy, right, guiding how you use AI for the works and how to get the best results without exposing or overexposing your company's IP. That enterprise level solution that can get you that without having to or what's it called, deploy or publish your ideas in the cloud, but it stays in your local engine. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's basically how I would approach that scenario. Is there any other question? By the way, it was my brother asked that question. So my brother is on this call. Celebrate my brother now. I don't understand. Yeah, he's a data expert actually. So yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Give him the flowers. All right. Any other question? Any other question? So right. Have you all taken your prompt from ChatGPT? Yes. Yes, have we? I need feedback. I need some feedback. Oh, okay, awesome, perfect. Now, so are we familiar with are we familiar with what's it called, Figma Make or Lovable? I want to stay with Figma because that's like the industry grade system right now. Are we familiar with Figma? Right. Okay. So how do I do this with? Can anybody give me just someone should just take it, just give me your own prompt, I beg. Just drop your own prompt and maybe in the chat here. I hope it's something that you can share, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Just drop me your prompt in your chat here. So what I've been able to teach you guys is how to structure your idea, because basically every designer now wants to know how to quickly build a prototype of his idea, which is actually very good. All right, I've just shown you how to refine your prompt to get the best results. So once you have that, TK, please share me your own prompt. Then everyone go to, I feel like, yeah, go to
Well, I
your
think Google Meet has a
Figma.
text limit.
Okay,
I think
just
Google
drop
Meet
it on
has
my
a text
WhatsApp.
limit. Okay, WhatsApp, sure. All right.
Yeah, let's drop it on my WhatsApp. So everyone go to your Figma, then go to your Figma Make. Yeah, right. Go to your Figma Make. Please, are we all following? Just give me some thumbs up if you are following. I really do not want anybody to be lost here. So please, you can ask your questions, please. Awesome. But yeah, we've learned how we can improve our prompts, right? Because that's very foundational. You can use the comment section. Just drop your comments. Yeah, that's very foundational. Also, in that program that I shared with us, you learn how to properly engineer your prompt. So you can just do what to read as much as you want to read. To my friend that asked the program how to build that AI program, the data business intelligence program. To be honest, you need to know how development works. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, you can't use Make or Figma Make to build that kind of robust system. If it's just a maybe read only without any fetching of content, right? Loading up of content from a backend or whatever. Yeah, you can use Figma Make. It's just a basic project. It's not real. It's not real time. You can use Figma Make to build a website that has less, yeah, simple architecture basically. Right. So this program, this it's an LMS, management system. So that one is actually a very robust and architectural driven heavy app. Right. So as a designer, you may not be able to achieve that if you don't understand the programming basics, the programming workflows. I know I understand that because I've been able to learn the whole programming concept and everything. Do you understand? So I would. That's basically how I would do it. And yeah, that's just to answer your question. So have you gotten the prompt now? Our prompt ready. Go to Figma Make. Permit me to stop sharing my screen for a minute. Exactly. 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 Copy. So you copy what prompt it gave you. I don't know what your idea is, but let me assume I know it. Okay, I'm saying build a modern healthcare appointment booking platform that allows patients to search for hospitals. Perfect. Right. So once you have that, okay, I can share my screen now. Entire screen.
So that idea is more or less what we're working. So we've been having design classes in the past week. So this was the idea we're kind of
Awesome.
working with. I just felt let's just use this for this task.
Oh yeah, okay. Everybody can. Yeah, that's good then. So we are safe to use it. Yeah. So we copy that idea. If you're on your Figma, make drop an emoji in the comment section. Awesome. Awesome. So paste your prompts. I've done mine. Again, you can attach a file. You can probably your prompt is a text document. You can attach it and everything. Yeah. So there is a task. Now you realize that your prompt contains a purpose, right? It contains the task. It contains the context, right? Okay. I mean, this is very brilliant, and everything else that is needed for a more productive result. So once you have that prompt in Make, just send it. Oh, hold on, let me see. Create and iterate as you go. Align your complex one. Whatever. Just send it. Send your prompt. Send it. You don't stress about any particular model. It will just by default it will recommend the model for that task. Now you can send it. Let me send mine. Right. So you see AI in action. Now, so guys, this is what happens when I have an idea and I want to test if this idea is actually interesting, if this idea is worth building, if this idea is idea. Right, before I go into design, right? I generate a structure, I generate a prompt about the whole idea and send it to Make. So one of these things you can use Make, you can use Lovable, you can use Stitch. So this is Stitch. Stitch is another prototyping AI prototyping tool. Okay, I think I can paste the idea here on Stitch. So if you don't know Stitch, you know Stitch now. It's also an AI prototyping tool. You can use Stitch, you can use Lovable, you can use Figma, but you can stick with Figma anyway. Now, so I'm going to reproduce I'm going to use the same prompt on Stitch and Figma Make, and let's see what's going to give me for what's it called. For the sake of time, I may not be able to go as in depth or as elaborate as achieving some of these things, iteration upon iteration, but please just allow this surface knowledge to stick in, and I believe TK can take it on from here. And if there's a need for another workshop like this, sure, I'm up and active. So we've sent the ideas, right? We've sent the prompt. So your Figma Mix should be generating concept now. If you're a developer here, this is how to bring your design to life. So if you're a designer, this is how to bring your design to life, and see that okay, this idea is actually interacting, is something worth doing, and all of that. So just leave it. If 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 there is a question, please feel free to drop it while we are building our app. So Figma Make is doing his thing, then Stitch is doing its own thing. It's loading, right? Yeah. Does anyone have anything for me while we build? While we build. Welcome to building your first idea. You don't have to wait for a developer to test if this thing is good. Thanks to AI. AI has always been my CTO. Oh my god. Anyway, while it's building, let me just share with us one interesting app I'm still working on. I mean, we've gone far in the app, but please don't mind the figures that it will show you. Now, do you see what is happening with? Okay, maybe I'll take turns to explain Stitch because Stitch is actually very interesting, and maybe I'll take turns to explain what Stitch is. So, see what Stitch is doing here is first generating a design system. I will drop Stitch on the website on on the comment section, so you guys can play with Stitch too. Just Google Stitch. That's the Google Stitch. All right. So can we build? This one can be an FX trading bot. God, I beg. You want to lose your money? No. But it would need real time data, though. No. Please, don't. This is not a financial advice. This is no. You can't do that too. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. An FX trading. No. I can build an FX trading bot, but not on Figma. Biko, please, Edo. Not on Figma, not on Stitch, not on Make. Right? You can't. Well, you, should I drop this? No. I won't drop. I won't drop it for the sake of this class. I won't drop it here. But yeah, I would encourage that we go out. We also let's stick with Figma for now. If you want to do this, you have to understand some interesting Python programming. You should understand some interesting Python programming. Whose app is ready? Again, like I said, and I'll just reiterate. Remember, I said something about understanding the fundamentals as designers, right? To take our workflow to AI. Now, see what happened here. As a designer, you should be able to understand design system, style guide, right? Now, do you see what is happening here? Now, it started by establishing a style guide, right? That it can now begin to build your app and more screens from, right? Once that is established, it can now begin to build a consistent product. Now you see what is happening. This is AI. Can we see my screen? Because I need feedback on.
Yeah. I can see your screen perfectly.
Yeah, awesome. So this is our prompt though. Right? It was TK that gave me this prompt. So it's not my idea. Right? And so this is what it's generating for me. Do you understand? Let me check how Figma is doing. Okay, Figma is still thinking. Oh, this app is a complex app. Don't blame AI. Blame TK. Blame TK. This app is a complex app. Anyways, we're not far-fetched. I mean, who is okay? Is anybody's product ready? Do you TK, someone they can share, right? They can share their screen, right?
Would you be able to share more? Would that not stop you from?
Okay.
Maybe someone can. If you can share, or you can send a screenshot on the group. So anyone,
Okay.
I don't know.
Is anyone's product ready? Drop an emoji, please, if your product is ready. Or if Figma is still thinking. Anyway, let me walk us through what Google Stitch is doing here. So you see how it's able to achieve the results. And guys, this is beautiful, right? Like, I mean, can't you see this? Can't you see this? So if you want, for anyone asking, the tool I use is Google Stitch. Google Stitch, right? I dropped it on the comment box, so you can take it. Google Stitch. I don't mean so. Please hope this is. Oh my god. Well, I think it is. If not, you can catch on. Can catch up where you left. Yeah, this is Google Stitch, and this is what it's. Of course, it's still a work in progress, but you can see how it is doing a good job. Now, guys, if you don't understand um design, you may feel like this is a perfect product. But trust me, it's not perfect with AI. No, it's not perfect. It's never perfect with AI. So don't feel like, man, you built an app. No, no, no. It's only you that will use the app. I can assure you that. It's only you that will use that. I can assure you that. That's where the foundation comes. Right? You must be able to understand the foundation and build from the foundation. Do you get what I'm saying? So let me turn off this thing. Just a minute, guys. All right. So yeah, here we go. Maybe you can also collect your prompts. I think Figma is taking time to load, right? So collect your prompts, paste the same prompt on Stitch, then you see the results. The result may most likely be different because of the different models. Paste the same prompt on Stitch. I really wish someone could share with me what he's building or what he has built. But anyway, here on my platform, you would see that my app is ready. Gang. Now, the brand name is Care Plus, and this is what Care Plus helps me do. Now, it has located nearby medical centers, hospital, doctors in charge. You can book, you can view on map, and all of that. But so, guys, don't count on 100% though, because there's what we call hallucination in AI. That makes AI just begin to give you results. It may not know the answer, but it can be confident in the wrong answers. And when you take that home, trust me, it's going to mess you up, right? You can literally argue the wrong thing. Do you understand? So yeah, please understand that the results that it gives you should be tested, should be vetted. Do you guys? So you don't carry on the wrong knowledge, right? So connect to your internet. What's going on here? Is anyone's product ready on Make? Is anyone's product ready on Make? Are we doing it? Can someone share screen, please? Are we doing this? I hope everyone is carried along well, please. Drop it, drop an emoji or drop an emoji. TK, please check on your guys, please. I hope everybody is following.
If you are lost, please up your hand. You are lost.
Okay, please. Is your Figma up? Use the comment section, please. Is your Figma ready? Is your product ready on Figma Make or Google Stitch? Anyone? Is it ready? Or Lovable?
Or you don't have data.
Anybody? I hope we're together. My app is ready.
Go on.
Oh, TK, is the app ready?
Yeah, still loading.
Still loading. Okay, try Google Stitch. I think Google Stitch would give you a faster output. I mean, would have actually started Google Stitch actually, but no worries, we're good. See, TK gave us a very well. His app is very interesting. So you don't. Well, yeah, Google Stitch has built something for us. So you see how I can. As a matter of fact, guys, let me tell you something that I've used in my process. When I'm designing now, um, for the most part, sometimes I don't even do low fidelity wireframing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't sketch, right? Sometimes I don't sketch. I collect the idea, I put it on Google on Stitch or Figma Make rather. Then it builds it. And I'll look at it and I'm like, okay. So it now gives me direction on how I can implement this feature. You probably maybe trying to brainstorm how to build a particular feature for an app or for a website or something, right? Take that feature, take the idea of that feature, build it on AI, on any prototyping tool. Then it shows you what can possibly happen, what you can possibly achieve. Then collect that insight and now design your UI, if that helps. So that's what I do too. I mean, and of course, it's a faster workflow for me. Honestly, it's actually a speed up workflow for me. If that helps. So that's also how I apply AI in my conversation. Again, when I'm done building a screen, designing a screen, I can take that screenshot. I can take a screenshot of that particular screen, drop it on ChatGPT, give me a critique of this screen, what's working, what's not working, what should be improved. I mean, before I start disturbing product managers or disturbing TK, how this thing take a life, how can it be better? So I use ChatGPT, use Claude, use any LLM, and it gives you the whole thing, right? So anyway, my Figma is still Figma. I mean, blame TK, blame TK. His app is something else. Oh yeah, you can see the result here. Has anyone tried it on stage? Has anyone tried it on stage? Have you gotten your result? So
I've
this is
tried
a
it on
big. This is a big.
myself.
Okay. Oh yes, you have. Perfect. Okay. TK, can we permit Steven to share his screen?
Sure. Just share
All
your
right.
screen too. Most likely be easier, but just share your screen, Steven.
Steven, you can share your screen. Yeah. Let's see. This also applies to image generation with AI too. Well, should I touch it? Should I not touch it? It's still the same thing basically. You have an image, you have a concept, what the image wants to look like. If you don't have your ideas properly articulated, paste it on ChatGPT, paste it on Claude. It helps you articulate your idea and gives you a better prompt for your image generation. It works, right? So Steven, please share your screen. I will have to join. Oh, okay. Give me some minutes. Okay, no wahala. Give me. So you will share your screen and you will tell us what your app is about and what AI results. What result the AI gave you? I think that's a good one. Any other person who's done? Any other person who is done? But honestly, guys, I've left prototyping with AI. I'm building live apps with AI now. anyways, anyways, this is basically how I started. Trust me. I mean, we're not far from it. Practicing has helped me understand it better and faster. Do you get? So keep practicing every day. Keep practicing every day. It helps you better. Where am I at? Okay, I said I want to share something with us. But before I do that, someone should please share your app. Share your app. Share your app.
So Steven wants to log in with his laptop, so let's just give him like a minute or two.
Yeah. Is there any other person whose app is ready to share?
I'm still loading mine. I don't know why Figma is taking this long. But it's loading on
Okay, do
this.
you want?
Fine.
Okay,
No, I'm
do you
just
want to
saying I don't know
transfer
why
to
Figma is taking. So I'm trying to use
things?
another one. That's not
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Figma.
Someone is sharing, right?
Yeah. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, perfect. Go on.
Yeah. So mine is not an app, it's actually a website. It was an idea
Perfect.
I came up with some days ago. So I did exactly what you did. So I asked ChatGPT to give me a prompt. So from the prompt, I was able to go to Stitch and generate this.
Guys, drop an emoji
So
for this guy. Yeah, take us away,
I
guy.
also did it on
Can you
Lovable,
zoom
and
in?
this was the result from Lovable. Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm
Yeah.
coming.
This is what we're talking about. This is how to use AI. Please don't stress me. Yeah.
So I guess-
You can click that play button to the top right, so it gives you a full view.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so something on Figma.
Show us what you achieved on Lovable or with Lovable.
Yeah,
Rather.
this is the one from this is the one from Lovable.
Perfect. Now you see how this thing. Now, if you had used your original prompt, your original idea to develop this, you won't get this perfect result. Does it make sense now?
Yeah, although I had to tweak some, I had to tweak some like the hero section.
Yeah.
So I had to tweak this, and that was I think I wanted to also ask a question too as well
Go on.
regarding the AI. Yeah. So let's say for example you want to generate a whole full website like this, and you probably you have multiple pages. Yeah. So what advice would you give? Should we start with just like a page at a time, or can generate all the pages at the same time?
Oh dear, sorry, your battery is low. So start with a page at a
Yeah.
time. The more complex your prompt is, the more AI gets to hallucinate and give you anything.
All right.
Right? Start page by page,
Yeah.
ensure every page captures your message, then jump to the next page. Don't worry about linking pages to each other. AI is good at that. Do you understand? Start with a page at a time, a page at a time. Then don't feed AI too much information when it comes to that designing thing, right? Break it down.
Okay.
Just take it as a beginner approach. For instance, if I tell you what's the name, please?
The link.
Your name.
Okay, Steven. I think you know me
Right.
now. Yeah,
What an
FSF.
assumption.
Yeah.
Your name showing
No,
pause.
I do. Yeah, like you do actually, because I know you from FSF.
Ekene, this is Steven.
Oh, okay, you're the one sharing with your laptop. Oh, I thought
Yeah.
I was another person. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, hi Steven. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I mean it's another user showing, yeah. So I thought it was another person. Exactly. So for instance, I tell you, Steven, I want to build an e-commerce store where any user can host their products and sell to and ship to Dubai. Right. And at the same time, I'm collecting my money in US dollars, converting to Naira. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, it's although it's possible because I have worked on create something like that in Wix Studio, because that is what I work with, even Webflow too as well. So it's possible, but you just need backend stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. Now look at the comment section. Okay, Steven can relate because that's what he does. People are saying complex, clumsy. Do you understand? So that is basically how you misdirect your tool to give you the best result. So break it down, start from the very basic, then build and iterate from there. Does that help now?
Yeah.
Now
Thank
I
you.
want to build an e-commerce app that serves Dubai audience where they can host their products and services and sell and get paid in US dollars, get converted in Naira, enter my bank account, I can now withdraw, blah blah blah, all of those jargons. So understand the basics. Now, for instance, let me throw something throw something at you guys. When you build, let me not miss my train of thought. When you build a fintech solution, a fintech app, the money you are seeing is stored up, is stored up somewhere. You open an app right now, you're seeing $10,000. The money is actually stored up somewhere, right? It's not, the money is not stored up in the app, oh, please. The money is not in the app, right? This is just to tell you there are underlying layers that work side by side to ensure you have a good product experience. But yeah, your approach should be very simple, and you begin to iterate from there to get the best result. Now, how do you feel about this result? Does it make sense now?
Yeah, I think I've seen it a little bit of tweaking, but yeah, it's okay.
Definitely. Whatever you feel like can be improved, sure, improve. I mean, I see this, a beginner designer will feel like, man, I'm the best designer in the world. And I mean, that's the chill. That's the chill. That's the chill. And this is actually cute. But when we now begin to tear it down layer by layer, realize that, okay, there are some things that can be better. Right.
Right.
Please, thank you so much, Stephen, for sharing. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it. Please celebrate the dude. Yeah. Next person, I think, TK, please call my attention to time. Oh, yeah. Call my attention to time.
Right. I think we have like 20 minutes.
Okay. Please, I need someone else.
I think I would have made that idea. Why is it okay? I think the idea we have is complete because there are multiple. There's doctors.
Is that what everybody's working with?
No, that's not everybody's working with. Everybody has their own front. Yeah, Quincy, you want to say something?
Hi, Quincy.
Vice Course.
Quincy is a very good friend of mine. Quincy, thanks for joining.
Oh wow. Cursor is loading. Actually, I've just said UI. I think I've made it. I don't made it generated. It's still loading everything one by one. Although one thing about, I don't know if you guys know Cursor. Cursor is really good with backend, like implementing backend with it. That's one thing I like about it. So I've just made it generate the UI done. I made it generate like a few backends. I think that was making it take long time.
So if there's one thing we're taking away from this course is how to improve your prompt.
Probably
Get
this,
the best.
continue.
Yeah, Vassel. So how to make the best of prompt engineering to get you the best results, right? I feel like from what Steven showed, I mean, I'm happy. Who is next? I've built my this is my app on Stitcher. I've built my app on Stitcher, and this is my app on Stitch. It gave me maps, so this is Stitch. Anybody ready to demo his own or hers? Man. All right, guys. I mean, I feel like I've exhausted my share for today. If there's any question, you can feel free to ask. Okay, let me now show you this is another project I'm currently working on. And this is just me leveraging AI also. This is me leveraging AI to build. In fact, this one is a more elaborate project. Trust me, all of this is AI. Probably if we happen to have a next conversation, I will tell you, I can now show you how to systematically achieve this. But trust me, all of this is AI. But because I understand code structure and how things should work, I'm able to achieve this, right? So, I mean, you see consistency in the design, consistency in the UI. There's already a defined system that it builds with. Anyway, so that's basically another another important discourse. I think it's just going to be for another day. My app is ready. Steven's app is ready. Is there any other person before we call it off here? I hope I've been able to help in clarifying some process, and please let me know if I did a good job. Of course, do follow me on LinkedIn if you will. Ekene Omenukor is my profile on LinkedIn. I'll be glad to connect with you. All right, TK, I think we're good. I'm good here at my end, except if there are questions and demo. But yeah, thank you guys for the opportunity. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. So I don't know. You guys can just clap in any way you can clap, whether digital or yeah. But it was really a wonderful session. Yeah. Although I'm thinking we could have a more detailed, maybe some of you won't class, maybe a 2-3 class session, but this one have to be paid because
Yeah.
the more complex we go, the more we have to start burning tokens, credits, and the likes. Yeah. So we might need to just pay a token so that the cost of what's it now? It does not the cost of it does not bear the cost of it. Yeah. So probably the next session that we're having for this class, yeah, it might be a paid, but be something very to be a token. Yeah. So anyone can join. And but definitely the one thing I can guarantee that we're going to learn a lot. Yeah. So I would communicate that for the next class. Yeah. But for today, I think we've done well. Yeah, so everyone around here has gained something. You know, I must say that the things I've learned here that I did not know before, and I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy to have been here. So I'm sending.
Just if anyone can feel free to share what she learned. I mean, it's a good thing.
I don't want to share what they learned today. What they were happy. What did they learn today that I did not know before? Stuff like that. Probably what you want to see in the next class or the next session that we'll be having concerning AI building the. Yeah, sure, you can speak and pronounce your name before you say what you want to say. Yes.
Okay.
You can speak.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
My name is Noense. It's a
Hmm?
traditional name.
Pronounce it just, but be slow. Say it slowly.
Noense.
Noisy.
Yeah, it's a traditional name though.
What the eno day.
They know.
Eno
That,
day. Okay.
yeah.
Eno
Okay.
day nosy. Okay.
Okay. So what I learned today is it's this lecture, this class gave me a different perspective of what AI is really all about. And I just normally I see AI as the starter and the finisher, you know. So what I normally do is that I just tell AI, like a few days ago, I wanted to build a website like this. I just gave AI tell me what, like complete this project for me. So this lesson is it's telling me that I also have to play my own role. And at least with what I learned so far, I know AI is not just the finisher. AI is just here to assist me, and the steps, the approach by which like that Figma, and the other one Stigma, I think so. The switch, I had no idea of that before. So it exposed me to those AI platforms. So I really learned a lot from this, and even after this, I'm still going to experiment on this. I really appreciate. Thank you very much, sir. When it comes to the paid one, I'm ready to pay for this type of relevant knowledge. Thank you, sir.
I mean that's the spirit. That's the energy. Yeah. So yeah. So I'll announce that once we reach an agreement. Yeah. Yeah. So also know that Stitch and Figma Make are not the only AI tools. There are a lot. There's Visual, there's Webplace, there's Cursor, there's Plot, is every day there's new. But yeah, Figma Make, you can always start with these guys. Figma Make, Stitch, Cursor, Lovable. You can always start with these guys and just understand each of them. So that when you get a project or when you need to build an idea, yeah, you can easily start from somewhere. Yeah. Something I'll say again. And then also don't limit your use of AI to just coding. There's someone helping out here. She sells bags. Yeah. So I'm helping her with social media in such a way that the bag she sells, instead of just putting the pictures of the bag on her social media, yeah. I created a virtual model for her. Yeah, so that's someone like this person, I get a virtual model based on some justifications here. And so what we do is we just tell AI to change the bag. Mhm. So I think I use ChatGPT for that. So you can also say, so just change the bag. So it changes the bag and it's almost seamless. Yeah, it looks almost like the bag. So you just send the picture of the bag, ChatGPT, and changes it here. There I can now export that image to Flow. So Google has another AI tool called Flow. So I could convert that image to a video. Yeah, so instead of just a static image of the lady holding the bag, now we have her move around with the bag, like showing different posts with the bag. So that's one use case of using AI that is maybe not normally used. So it's not just about when you go to AI to share your problems and telling AI to give you a quick fix about your life. Yeah, so you could do things like this. Yeah, look at your business. Whatever you are doing in your business, see how AI can help out your either by suggesting maybe creating a content calendar. What else can I do? It can be a content calendar. Maybe you want to post 3 times on LinkedIn. Yeah, you could tell AI to suggest content for you that you could easily post on LinkedIn. Yeah, and basically that's what I'm going to say. So look at AI as a problem solver, as an assistant to solve your problems. So not just about coding, about so like I said, that lady now, to upload a video of the bag. Yeah, so it's something different. And people instead of just seeing the bags, people can see how the bag looks like on different what do you call it, attires. Yeah. So think of AI as a problem solver and the sky's the limit. Yeah. So I think that's all. I don't think there's any other thing. Yeah. So if you are not on the community, yeah. So okay, let me just give a very quick summary of what our community is about. Yeah. So we call it UI weekend. Yeah. So we meet on the weekends and we talk about designs. Yeah. So we just concluded a design sprint. Yeah. So where we built a product from the idea stage, the research stage, drawing a user journey map down to the design, how to design in Figma, yeah, to the finished product design, yeah. So we do that. We do things like this. We have question and answer sessions where you could probably during the week you encountered a problem design, yeah, you could ask questions, give the answer, or maybe yeah, like you face a challenge or you want us to review your design, yeah, you can review the design on the call. We share our ideas and we get better that way. Yeah, so that's what we do on UI weekend. So now this is coming in. We're bringing AI. The next session, besides building with AI, someone else, I'm talking with someone where we're talking about AI automation. Yeah, so she would come very soon. She's a friend of mine. Yeah, I'll give more details about that. Yeah, so different topics about tech. Yeah, now tech or AI, we'll be bringing it on board and we'll be discussing it together. So would have questions, would ask questions, and would learn together. So thank you all for joining today. If you have any final question, I'll give room for it. So if you have any question, I dropped Ekene's LinkedIn profile on the chat. Let me drop it on the group. Yeah, so you could follow Ekene, you could ask him questions as well. He's a nice, calm, cool guy. So he's one of the best guys I know. It's not to answer you. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. So any question, any final question before we leave? I'm guessing that's a no. So this before I go, the class is recorded, so it'll be on my YouTube page. I also share it with the group. Probably I'll share it as a mail so everyone can also get the link to the Indian mail. So the session is recorded and watch it as many times as you like. Yeah. So see you guys next time. So I'll give you guys updates on what comes next. So good night.